On one occasion, Jesus found himself in a remote village in the region of Samaria. For a first century Jew like Jesus, this was the wrong neighborhood on the wrong side of the country to be seen in. The animosity between the Jews and the Samaritans had a long history, going back 1,000 years to the time of King David. By Jesus' day, it included what we would call racial prejudice. According to Jews, Samaritans worshipped God in the wrong way and in the wrong location. They believed it was the people of Israel who were blessed by God, not the people of Samaria. So when Jesus began talking to a Samaritan woman near Jacob's well, his actions would have seemed shocking. By talking with her, he was implying that the Samaritans were human beings too, worthy to be treated with kindness and common decency, and that God's great big family also included them. Jesus again made this point while talking with a Jewish legal expert. They were discussing which two commandments were the greatest in the Hebrew Bible. The first is to love God with all your heart, mind, and strength. And the second is to love your neighbor as you love yourself. In order to mess with Jesus and justify his actions, he asked him, "Who is my neighbor?" Jesus then told him a story about a Jewish man who had been brutally beaten up by thieves and left for dead. Sometime later, two respected and high-ranking religious leaders in Israel saw the man lying there, chose to pass by him, and did nothing. After a while, another person walked by and saw the man lying there. He saw his wounds, and instead of passing by, he had compassion on him. He bandaged his wounds and paid for his full recovery. You see, the person who had helped the wounded Jewish man was a Samaritan. After telling the story, Jesus looked at the legal expert and asked him, which of the three people acted like his neighbor? He replied, the one who had compassion on him. Jesus responded, go and follow his example. Go and follow his example.